How to write the perfect business plan, step-by-step beginner's guide. What is a business plan? A business plan is an overview of the business idea, as well as a strategy for building and running it. It's a formal, written document that answers important questions about your company. Here's how to create a business plan. 1. Write an executive summary. As with any other piece of writing, this introduction to your plan is the hook. Why should the reader believe in your business? Sell your business and explain why it matters. Additionally, supplement your sell with a high-level summary of your plan and operating model. However, don't go over 1 or 2 pages. Feel free to include the following as well: business name, key employees, address, business background, listing of goods/services offered. 2. Write a business description. This is your first opportunity to really go into detail about your business. What's the opportunity that your business is capitalizing on? What's the target market? How are you standing out from competitors? Highlight how your business is differentiated. 3. Market analysis. In this section, provide evidence that you have surveyed and understand the current marketplace, and that your product or service satisfies a niche in the market. To do so, answer these questions: who is our customer? What does that customer value? 4. Market and competitive analysis. In many cases, a business plan proposes not a brand new, or even market-disrupting, venture, but a more competitive version, whether via features, pricing, integrations, etc. than what is currently available. In this section, answer the following questions to show that your product or service stands to outpace competitors. Who is the competition? What do they do best? What is our unique value proposition? 5. Operational structure. This now gets into the tangible details of your business. How will your business operate on a day-to-day basis? Your plan should really detail this out. What's your business's legal structure? Is it a sole proprietorship? Include this as well. We'd recommend putting together an organizational chart if there are multiple stakeholders to not only show who's involved but to also show how everyone brings something to the table. 6. Description of products or services. In this section, clearly define your product or service, as well as all the effort and resources that go into producing it. The strength of your product largely defines the success of your business, so it's imperative that you take time to test and refine the product before launching into marketing, sales, or funding details. Questions to answer in this section are as follows. What is the product or service? How do we produce it, and what resources are necessary for production? 7. Description of organizational management. In this section, write an overview of the team members and other key personnel who are integral to success. List roles and responsibilities, and if possible, note the hierarchy or team structure. 8. Marketing plan. In this section, define the marketing strategy for your product or service. This doesn't need to be as fleshed out as a full marketing plan, but it should answer basic questions, such as the following. Who is the target market, if different from existing customer base? What channels will you use to reach your target market? What resources does your marketing strategy require, and do you have access to them? If possible, do you have a rough estimate of timeline and budget? How will you measure success? 9. Sales plan. Write an overview of the sales strategy, including the priorities of each cycle, steps to achieve these goals, and metrics for success. For the purposes of a business plan, this section does not need to be a comprehensive, in-depth sales plan, but can simply outline the high-level objectives and strategies of your sales efforts. Start by answering the following questions. What is the sales strategy? What are the tools and tactics you will use to achieve your goals? What are the potential obstacles, and how will you overcome them? What is the timeline for sales and turning a profit? 10. Funding details, or request for funding. This section is one of the most critical parts of your business plan, particularly if you are sharing it with investors. You do not need to provide a full financial plan, but you should be able to answer the following questions. How much capital do you currently have? How much capital do you need? How will you grow the team, onboarding, team structure, training and development? What are your physical needs and constraints, space, equipment, etc.? 11. Financial projections. Apart from the fundraising analysis, investors like to see thought-out financial projections for the future. As discussed earlier, depending on the scope and stage of your business, this could be anywhere from 1 to 5 years. While these projections won't be exact, and will need to be somewhat flexible, you should be able to gauge the following. How and when will the company first generate a profit? How will the company maintain profit thereafter? Please subscribe and like the video. Thank you.